For KSFY Action News storm chaser Andy Gabrielson, getting up close and personal with lightning, hail the size of softballs, and tornadoes is all in a day's work.
I really like chasing storms, and I like shooting the video from 5 miles away. I like time-lapsing it. I like taking still photos. But I also like to experience Mother Nature at full force, and to do that you need to be close to something.
As is the case with many who choose weather as a career, his passion was inspired by a close encounter.
When I was 7 years old, I saw my first tornado, and it was coming at my house.
And since that moment, Andy has been fascinated. A fascination that takes him closer to storms than even most experienced storm chasers dare to go.
Tornadoes can change. I mean, they're unpredictable. And I wouldn't do it. It's not safe if you don't know what to do and what you're doing. And you got to really be careful, and you got to really plan ahead, and you got to be very, very, very observant.
Some might say that Andy has a bit of a sixth sense for knowing what a tornado is going to do next. But for him, it's all about comfort level and attention to detail. And that's helped him get some of the best, most close-up video of tornadoes ever recorded.
I certainly don't recommend getting this close to tornadoes to anybody. It's not safe. It's just not. It's hard to say that that's safe. I mean, it's a comfort level, and it's something that I feel safe doing, but it's not something that you can recommend to anybody.
Just this year alone, Andy has been face-to-face with more than 80 tornadoes. One of them was the May 23rd Bowdle, South Dakota tornado that we streamed live on the air.
We have a tornado on the ground, Phil.
But on August 7th, what started as a typical chase day very quickly became one of the most dramatic and most memorable chases of Andy's life.
Shredded the trees there. As it moved out of the trees, it moved slowly across this field. It came close to that large tree there in the middle of the field. Kept moving to the northeast, crossed the gravel road about 100 yards away, went through the field, started ripping sugar beets out. Window just shattered. Windows just shattered. Lost my window. Lost my window. Oh, it hit that. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no.
After reporting the storm several times, all Andy can do is watch as the EF4 tornado shreds a home and a farm just 100 yards in front of him.
I never even imagined that it was going to hit this house. I never even, you can hear in the video, I was just completely surprised. I had no idea. I thought it was going to come up there and it was going to be absolute destruction. I thought somebody was going to be hurt, somebody was going to be killed. I was frightened for these people.
Now, the tornado was actually only about as wide as this dirt patch that you see here, which is where their house and their barn was. It came down the driveway, and it actually curved around to the left right here, went through the yard, out into that field. It had actually only missed that farm place over there by about 20 yards.
There's a John Deere tractor over there that's just destroyed, and that was out in the field, and there was just rubble from all these buildings that they had, and it was just absolute chaos when I arrived on the scene.
Al and Mary Kosel live on that farm.
When it got to your guys' place, it stopped.
They weren't home when the tornado struck, but they were close. Returning from dinner out, they were just a mile down the road when they saw the tornado coming.
As we got closer to our driveway, Al said to me, "You keep driving, don't turn in." And I said, "Why?" He said, "It's going to come straight across."
They were safe from the storm, but now the Kosels were faced with the reality that the place they had called home for over 50 years was gone.
We couldn't walk in the driveway. There were trees, there were branches, the lines were down. I couldn't believe there was nothing left.
Nothing left except for these porcelain angels.
The rubble was at least this deep because there was insulation, there was bedding, there was everything mixed on the floor. But as she dug through it, she'd find these angels, and none of them were broken. The wings were just fine, and we knew they had to be there for a purpose.
A miracle that through this powerful EF4 tornado, the Kosels, Andy Gabrielson, and everyone else in the path of the storm are here today to tell the story of August 7th, 2010. Just outside Breckenridge, Minnesota, Shawn, KSFY Action News.